Natalie.
And I'm Jackie.
And this is Buckets of Magic. Jazz hands.
So, last time we talked about Natalie's experiences with the college program.
Yay.
This time we're talking about
Jackie's!
Yeah.
Working in attractions.
Yes. And, again, shout out to Sarah in Florida.
We miss you.
We miss you.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. So, what was your overall experience with the college program?
The best. Oh my gosh, it was the best. After I went, I honestly cannot imagine working anywhere else. Like, Disney does that to you. Once you work there, nothing else compares.
It's true. Okay, so what was your interview process like?
Okay. Well, just like you, we had to do the web interview, and if you want, we can make a video about doing tips. How to
I don't know if I
work
would
for
remember
that.
it. It was a while ago.
I just took one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I've taken 4. I've applied to the program 4 times. The first time I didn't get in. The second time I did get in into attractions at Hollywood Studios. The third time it was the alumni program, and it's the same basic thing. And then this last time I got in, I am going into entertainment. So yeah.
She really likes Disney.
You couldn't tell.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
we got off track.
interview process. What was it
Interview
like?
process. It was really good. The web interview is really scary because you don't know if in the next touch, if it'll say, oh, thank you for applying, but, you know, we will be going in a different direction. And,
Mine was not that stressful.
well, probably mine was because I remember the first time I didn't get in, that's what happened.
Oh.
Like the next click, they were like, oh, thank you for applying, but we're good for now.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, good.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. But the phone interview, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
The cast members are so nice. At the end of it, I did ask, like, oh, if you are able to, you know, I would really, really like to do the Great Movie Ride or the Jungle Cruise or to be a character attendant. And they'll go, oh, okay, we don't have any control over that, but we'll make a note. And so you're like, okay, that's better than anything.
Right.
And I never got the things I asked for, especially the Great Movie Ride.
R.I.P. Not so much. I'm glad it's gone. What was it like moving to Florida?
Oh, moving to Florida. Oh my goodness. Unlike Natalie, I flew. Fly on an airline that you can have like multiple bags. And just try and stuff all your stuff in there. You really don't need that much stuff.
You really don't.
You
really
think you're
don't.
gonna need a lot of stuff, you don't. Guarantee you. You're not gonna use half of the stuff
You're
you
gonna
take.
work 85% of the time anyway, and then when you come home,
Yeah.
you want to be in your PJs. You really need like
Accurate,
4
yeah.
outfits. You don't need any more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But moving to Florida was wonderful. Like we said before, it takes some getting used to. It really does. It's ridiculously hot, humid. You have to know, it takes a couple weeks to know how your body adjusts to it.
Yes.
Because within a month, I guarantee you won't even notice the humidity anymore. Am I accurate in saying that? Or is that...
No, I noticed it up
You
to
know?
the very last day I was. What was the best part of your job?
The best part was the people. We were actually told that we were the best cast that Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular has ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a bunch of college
Tell that
programmers.
to everyone.
No. No. because it came from the best human on earth, and he was like a no BS kind of guy. Like, so he's told us straight. He's like, you guys are the best ones we've ever had here. We could load that theater in seconds. We could pack it. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. Oh my gosh, so many fond memories of those people. And also, I as well am a theater major, so I got to work in a theater. I got to see how it ran. I got to run it. I got to see the craziest stuff happen on stage that wasn't planned, and then they pull it off like it was planned, and only us who working there were like, did you notice that his pants ripped?
I remember you telling me about that time.
That was amazing. It was so funny. It was amazing. But that actor, he pulled it off so well. Oh my gosh. And the show is so good. Like, I never got tired of it. A lot of people asked if I would get tired of it, and I was like, absolutely not. It is wonderful every single time.
That's awesome. Alright. Worst part about your job, though?
Ooh, worst part. The events. The extra events that were held inside the theater.
Okay.
It was like a legal thing that ushers, because that's kind of what I was a theater usher. Ushers had to stay in the theater while there was an event going on, and these events would start around 7 and end around 1 in the morning. So, yeah. And we didn't do anything really. We kind of just stood in the back and watched people have fun down there and booze it up. But booze it up. But really, people got crazy. But it really depended on the people who was working that event with you, because you've seen Lindsay before in our past Buckets of Magic videos, and Lindsay and I worked together. And if Lindsay was there, we would be dancing along with the music.
Good.
And actually guests would come up to dance with us. It was so much fun. It was awesome. Ridiculously wonderful. So even like the long hours, like you worked an entire day and then you had to stay until 1, it took a toll, but it was worth it because it was fun.
Tell us about your training.
My training.
Yes.
Super stressful. So much information. We have to keep count of how many people enter the theater, and how many wheelchairs there are, how many wheelchairs we can fit, how many people are in that wheelchair party. We have to have all these numbers in our head and send them to the right areas that other cast members are waiting to receive them, and we have to have a walkie-talkie in our ear, and we're talking, and it's so confusing because some people talk at the same time and it gets so confusing, and we have to know like radio lingo, and then heaven knows if another theater or pack, I should explain, pack is fireworks, the fireworks people outside. If they're on the same channel as we are, which rarely happens, but sometimes they'll accidentally put it on our channel, then we get their communication, and that's even worse. But as attractions, we actually do work pack. We work fireworks, and it's very, very fun because you get to work with attractions from across the park. So people get pulled from every ride, every attraction, every show to come and do pack. And
tell them about the different like activities you can get put on for pack.
So that's fun. They give you a bunch of stuff you can go play with people. We get hula hoops. We get sometimes we get chalk. Sometimes we get bubbles. Oh, the bubbles were my favorite. I love bubbles. And it's just wonderful because you make friendships across the park, and that's so worth it. It's so worth it. It is quite boring during the few hours leading up to the fireworks because you're just trying to keep yourself occupied, figure out what to do, but it is so rewarding because you get to have the freedom to walk with people. You know, if they ask, where is the Great Movie Ride? Rest in peace. You don't just point them in the direction, you walk them there. And it's really nice because you make relationships not only with other people, with the guests.
Yeah.
So it was really rewarding. Yeah.
So overall, should people be excited if they get into attractions?
God. Yes. Attractions is amazing because it's not just rides and shows. It could mean anything. Like, it's so broad and it's wonderful. Like, I actually got attractions for my summer alumni, which was this past summer, and I also did what's it called, park greeter. So I really didn't think that was attractions. So then when I got there, I got park greeter, and I was like, oh, okay, and that was great too. Yeah.
So we gotta sign off now.
Oh yeah. So if you have any questions about park greeter or Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular or any attractions really, let me know. Comment down below. And yeah, even if you have any more questions about working for Disney in general or the college program,
Let us know.
That was cool.
Jinx. Jinx again!
We finished each other's sandwiches.
That's so bad.
That was fun though. Okay, so we'll see you guys later, and like and subscribe. Bye!
Alright, Jackie. I'll punch you. Slow motion punch.
What? Really? I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I can't continue anymore.
It was great, but it was outdated. It was time to go.
It was outdated, but I think that if it got a refurbishment,
It was time to go.
yes.
Alright, so.
Alright, maybe it's just me. But yeah. But it is actually really nice on your skin. Am I wrong in saying that too? It was really nice on my skin. It wasn't great on my hair. So I pretty much wore ponytails and
I actually
braids
had
every
really
day.
long hair when I moved down there, and I chopped it all off because I got so sick of it in Florida. It's growing back now, but like my hair was like,
Oh, you know what's funny?
what?
I had your length hair when I moved down, and you had mine.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's not that weird.
It's weird.
Hair
Do
grows.
do 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 do. Okay, next question.
So, what was your first college program location, and were you excited about it? Were you scared?
I was very, very terrified. I was at Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, and we refer to it as Epic. It's just Epic, the Epic Theater.
It's pretty epic.
It is pretty epic. The first couple, okay, let me just say this. First day of training, I went home and cried because it was
I remember.
so overwhelming. Yes, it was so overwhelming. So much information, so much you have to know. And then a month into it, I was doing it like a pro, and it occurred to me, wait a second, like just a month ago, I was crying over this, and now I am loading people into this theater and out in minutes.
And people are looking to you to figure out what they should be doing, and you're like, alright, now I know what's going on. Now I'm competent.
Yeah, when people start asking you questions, if this is right or not, that's when you know you've made it. And I guarantee you it'll happen with everyone. It's wonderful.
Okay, what was the best part about your job?
Oh, best part was the people. Hands down. And bless you. Compose myself.
I feel like I'm making all these weird faces because I have to sneeze so badly.
Why do you have to sneeze?
I don't know.
Hang on, I got burp.
You didn't do the body roll.
I didn't, because I wasn't sure how it would affect my burp. If more would come out of the burp than I was hoping.
More would come out.
We're gonna exit this out. Okay. What was the question? That was fun.
You didn't give him a kiss.
Oh, I didn't, huh?
Come back.